All these measures were widely expected. The question is it enough? This list has to be approved by international creditors to secure that critical extension of their loan programme. Well, let's get the view from Brussels, from Pieter Cleppe, who is with the think tank Open Europe. Peter, thanks for your time. To start with, obviously you've been reading the various summaries in the press of what's likely to be in these proposals. What do you make of them?
Well, first of all, it's very unclear, but the things that you mentioned, if it's only limited to that, I would expect that the institutions, as they are now called, not longer the Troika, is ultimately going to accept them, and also national parliament will, some national parliaments in the Eurozone will accept them. However, there were some rumors that Greece may still be planning to hike the minimum wage. That would be something that is a red line, I think, for the Eurogroup.
So we can't actually say at this point whether we're going to see a rubber stamping of that 4-month extension of the loans.
Initially, you would think that's what's likely, but Greece had to send the proposals by midnight. They didn't. There were conflicting versions of why that was. There was one EU diplomat who claimed that this was because the EU partners of Greece did not agree with some of the things that Greece was suggesting. So I would say it's still in the negotiating stage, but ultimately, given that so much political capital has been spent now to come to a deal on Friday, it would really surprise me if it in the end would not be a deal. At least for the next 4 months, there will be some calm, but then the whole thing may just start again. Is likely to start again.
So, from your point of view, we're just kicking the can down the road and stalling some even tougher talks, maybe in 4 months' time.
Absolutely. Also, it's important that they conceded Greece 4 months and not 6 months, because this summer Greece is due to pay up to 7 billion back to the ECB. So they want to basically have their negotiations before Greece is going to pay back that money.
All right. Pieter Cleppe, we appreciate your thoughts on that from Open Europe in Brussels. And of course, we'll discuss this further. It's all over the press today, as you can imagine. So when we review the papers in a few minutes, we'll do that then.